Hello everybody and welcome to Feel Better Eating. This is a whole food plant-based experience that has the intentions of educating you about the health benefits of eating a plant-based diet, having fun in the process and inspiring you to try new foods. And in this show we have a certified banger of a recipe that continues on I would say a campaign at this point to show you guys how sweet treats don't have to have a negative health impact. In fact, that they can be health foods and they can be really good for us. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun. My name is Joshua, this is my wonderful wife and co-host Catherine. And I'm excited to be here. Thank you for joining us, the live audience in Michigan City. Appreciate you being here, watching on YouTube too. Catherine, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Good, thank you, Joshua. I see some new faces here. Thank you guys for coming. And today, I've been wanting to make a recipe like this for a while, so I'm so excited that it crossed my path in my research. Today we're making a lime and white chocolate tart, but it can also be called a pie. I don't know what the difference between a tart and a pie is. One of them, I think it's the container that you put it in.
Is it really?
Defines what it is, but whatever. I love lime desserts that are cold in the summer. I don't know about you guys, so this one's going to be a really special treat. It's super easy to make, and I hope that you can incorporate it into your summer dessert recipes. So I guess we should just
Let's get into it. We'll start off with the crust.
Okay. So this crust is like a lot of recipe. What?
Just gonna get rid of that.
What is it?
Just some
This does this. It like holds water in this lid. You can hear it shake. I don't know how it does that, but it does.
Well, what's going in the crust, honey?
So the crust is a really basic recipe. You can use rolled oats or you can use already ground up oat flour. So we're just gonna get
You're right.
80 grams in. I measured out the oats last night with my scale and it's about a cup. It's about a cup of rolled oats. So if you don't have a scale, it's you can see kind of the measurements we're working with here. So that's about a cup of oat flour, but you could use any flour here really. You could use almond flour or you could use coconut flour maybe potentially. And then we're gonna use, this looks like about a half a cup of almonds, but it's 70 grams of almonds. The pie the tart, whatever it's called that I made, I seriously only used walnuts. So you can use cashews, whatever nuts that you have available will work here. And then you don't even have to use coconut shreds. I didn't use coconut shreds and it turned out really good too, but we're gonna add
60 grams.
60 grams of coconut shreds. Oh, it's not even registering it.
It will. There you go. It will. You gotta trust it. There you go. There we go.
62, whatever.
We'll let you off.
What'd you say?
My mother, can you come out?
Yeah. Do it by eye.
Do it by eye. That's what I usually do.
Coconut oil?
So this way you just kind of get a variety of different nutrients when you use different ingredients. So like almonds have different health benefits, different proteins. Coconut flakes have different fiber benefits and brain benefits. And oat has good fiber as well. You need this?
Yes, please.
Okay, and then we're gonna add
more coconut
oil because that's our favorite plant-based oil to use in recipes.
And we got the unrefined version today as well, which is a bonus. We had the refined version last week. Unrefined is less processing, so it's healthier.
And it tastes like coconut. If you get a refined coconut oil, it doesn't taste like coconut.
Which is interesting,
weird.
isn't it?
How do they do that?
They take out the flavour. Not sure about that.
Okay, and then we're gonna add dates. It's 150 grams of pitted dates. You can soak them for a little bit, like 10 minutes, and it will loosen them up, but we just go for it.
150 grams,
Yeah, so 150 grams, which comes out to be 3, 4, 5, 6.
Give us your favourite
7,
date fact. We've really rinsed the
9,
date facts on
10,
this show.
11. So this one we bought from the store, and that's the exact amount that you needed in one carton. Convenient.
Perfect. Favourite date fact? Come on, don't leave me hanging on that.
Favorite date fact? They believe it to be the oldest cultivar.
We love that one. World's oldest cultivar.
It's great for digestion. It doesn't spike your sugar like other regular sugar does. Have you guys tried dates before, the new faces in the group? They taste like candy.
Great, well, we'll give you some after we got a whole
Oh, you're talking about the dates.
The jewel dates. Have you ever had them before?
I think I've had dates. I don't know about those particular.
Oh, great. Well,
Oh,
we got another box. We'll share them after.
Well, you can get them out now while we blend.
No.
Okay, fine. All right, so, and then vanilla extract. So basically, you have the oat, almond, and coconut shreds. That's going to be the hard base. The coconut oil and the dates are going to be your binding. And then your vanilla extract is going to be that sweet, sweet goodness, euphoria that we all love.
Yeah.
So we'll get a teaspoon.
And if you
of
have watched this show before, this recipe and this style of blending is used a lot. We use this in a lot of recipes. This is
Yeah.
like
the
a
same
standard
ingredients
base
we use like, a
because
lot.
it tastes really good, but it's not overpowering in taste. So when you add the topping, it's not going to be like, it's very universal. That's what I'd say. It's a very universal base.
It just ends up tasting like a cookie as
yeah.
a base,
Yeah, like a cookie. So I'm going to give this a rip.
which is going to be quite loud. So brace your ears.
Yeah.
So you're blending it until it starts to stick together. So I don't think it's sticky together yet.
Bit more.
You gotta keep going.
Keep blending.
It's not really doing.
It's really loud, isn't it? That gets me every time. It's shrill. I don't know if it's the acoustics in here. It's a very shrill sound. Oh, that's pretty good.
No, it's not sticking together.
Oh, what do we need? More coconut oil. More binder.
Yesterday it was really gooping up for me. So,
More coconut oil.
well, it's the dates that really bind it together.
Oh, more dates.
Was it right on 150 or was it more than 150?
156. Thankfully, we have more dates.
Thankfully. We can do another scoop of coconut oil
Right,
though
we've
as
got
well.
3 more.
I think maybe the flour
Four
itself
more.
made it a bit dry.
Oh yeah, because it was not rolled over.
Maybe that could be something.
Get it in. Lovely job.
Okay.
Right, we're back. We're back in the blender.
Sorry about your ears, everyone.
Yeah, give it a mix. Oh, that did absolutely nothing.
It did nothing. You,
Blend in the bottom.
you gotta push them
You
down.
can see the bottom, but the top.
Push it down.
Yeah.
The blender gate's here again.
You just gotta be patient sometimes with things. Oh no,
Oh,
she's spilling.
no,
She's
no.
spilling it everywhere.
You got a wee little.
It's fine.
You think that'll go?
I hope so.
Once you get,
Upside down, Josh.
I could see it.
It's not on the way. I was for those who are familiar with the show, I was blending until it was smoky last night. It's not on all the way.
What? Oh,
There you go. Put it flat?
Oh, more blending?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know why it's not doing what I want it to do. It did last night, of course.
That's pretty good. That'll stick together.
You use the same mixer last night?
Yeah, exactly the same.
But the ingredients
why we
were
bought
slightly
this.
different.
That will still work though. You'll get that to stick together, surely. You push it. Yeah, that'll work.
It's just not as goopy.
No, it's not, but it'll work.
We can try a little bit of water.
Alright. For that, you got
Because I think that's what it says on the recipe.
Here.
If the mixture appears dry, add a small amount of water.
There we go. We're in.
Thank you guys for your patience with us. This is just intuitive. You gotta follow your intuition when it comes to making recipes.
And if this doesn't smoke, there's no point doing it really, is
Yeah,
there?
you how it's clumping up now? Perfect. Perfect.
Oh,
Perfect.
lovely.
That's what we needed. Okay.
Dash your water to the rescue. I'll move this out.
Depending on what you have, you can use a square pan, you can use a circle pan, you can use a spring form pan. I don't know who just has like a spring form pan sitting around, so if you're not like super into baking.
A what?
A spring form pan, do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what that is.
It's a metal pan that has a base and you can take the middle off of it with like latches. And so that's like how you make like multi-layered cheesecakes. Tracy knows what I'm talking about. Okay, so whoop, see how it's chunked up quite a bit. There's still some dry spots, but it's really it's gooey, and it's going to be our perfect raw base. So just use a spatula to press it down.
Oh yeah, see how it's like a big cookie? You could just eat this.
Yeah,
and
you could eat this
it would be
raw.
good.
It's very good. And when you do the recipe like this and you don't cook the crust, you keep all of the nutrients in it because it's keeping it raw. It's not damaging the enzymes or anything.
Looks good that. Now a little bit of water really went a long way.
It did. That was weird. That's why you refer to the recipe in difficult situations. Because it was just too dry. The almonds could be drier than my walnuts were because I pre-soaked my walnuts as well.
Yeah, it's looking salacious though.
That's really why it stuck well last night. So it's up to you and what you prefer here, but I like to have a bit of a crust on mine. So I kind of massage the dough until I get to the sides so I can get more of a crust.
I don't see massage on the instructions there.
It's a masseuse.
Is that the inside scoop, is it? The pro tips?
No. It is the pro tips. This is the type of information that you only get when you watch the show. The recipe can be a bit limited. Okay. I just think the crust goes a long way with holding in the filling that we're going to be making.
Good deal.
So, as you can see, if you've done it right, it should be ooey and gooey and pressy. If it's not pressing together, then it was too dry and you gotta put some water in it. That's brilliant looking. Marvelous.
Good job. Right, that's good.
Okay, so then after that is all pressed and ready. We're gonna put it in the fridge to just let it set because it has the coconut oil in it. It will start to harden.
That was cool.
A bit more.
It's like a pie crust.
Cool.
Tart crust. Right, I'll put this.
There's already cake in here.
Yeah, there's loads of cakes.
Right.
Put this here.
This is seriously so simple. So it's just base and filling. So now we're gonna do the filling portion of it. Wow, look how pretty these limes are. They look so fresh. The key lime.
The key lime. Well, tell us about key lime pies. I'll get a measuring thing.
So this isn't actually a key lime pie, but do you guys like key lime pie? It's like custardy. And so I did some quick research on the history of key lime desserts, and there's a lot of hue and cry about it.
A lot.
A lot of debate on the history of what is key lime pie and where did it come from.
Tell us.
So there is a rumor that sponge fishermen created the key lime pie because when they were out at sea, they had crackers and citrus fruits like limes because they lasted longer. And then they had...
And obviously board on a boat on the Florida Keys.
And they had condensed milk. And so this was like a dessert, I guess, that sponge fishermen made in like the
30s.
or something like that. And after they came to shore, this woman named Aunt Sally came and was a chef for a millionaire.
A gregarious young man.
Yeah, in the 1930s, and they had access to condensed milk, and supposedly she made the key lime pie.
There you go.
But then there's rumors.
Oh, more rumors. Rumor mill.
It actually started in New York City because that's where the condensed milk company was, and it was originally a lemon pie, but then once it made its way to Florida, where limes are so popular, because the key limes, that's where they were like, no, this is our pie. It's a lime. We invented the key lime pie.
And a lot of people really invest a lot of time debating on who made what, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Like
There's
when you do the research, it's like, geez Louise.
So we're going to be adding coconut milk here as the base. More coconut.
Yeah,
This
we
is-
like coconut a lot.
This is 270 milliliters, which I'm not sure is like about a cup and a quarter.
Usually you want to use a full fat coconut milk. We did not have a full fat coconut milk today, but
It'll work.
we'll hope it works.
I'm going to be heating this up. Maybe. Hot pot. Boil.
Boil.
Nope.
So you don't know how it works.
On. You press the on button, look. See?
But you just hit
Yeah,
pause.
that's loading now, isn't it? Ooh.
That's
probably too
loud.
hot, isn't it? What's the normal temperature? Like
I
400?
don't know.
Oh, we'll put 425 on. That's a lot louder than I anticipated it to be.
Yeah, well, you insisted we use
We've got it.
Okay, so we're gonna put the coconut onto oil, and in it we're gonna add lime juice. My favorite way to do lime juice is super easy. You just get a fork, penetrate the skin layer, and twist with the fork in it, and it will juice it up for you real nice. Realistically though, I should have zested these because I don't know. Wait,
You want
we gotta
to
zest
zest
them
it?
first because you won't be able to zest it when it's all floppy and gross.
This is obviously the grater off a food processor because we don't have another one.
Yeah, you're getting it everywhere. Just
I can't really see too well. How's that going?
oh, it's going kind of well.
It smells like lime.
Yeah. So the zest and the lime juice. Maybe do it over the cutting board and then transfer the zests over. You'd be better at zesting than me.
Look at that.
So we're basically bringing. Wow, that boiled really fast. What do we do?
Turn it off.
Off.
Pause, just press, there you go. Wow, that boiled really
That
fast.
was ridiculous because I need that to simmer for 5 minutes. Do you have a timer?
Yeah,
Okay.
go on.
So the reason we're heating this up is because we're adding a starch to it. You can use agar, which is a sea moss of some sort that you can use in these types of recipes that causes a gelatin. It's a vegan gelatin replacement.
And what's that going to do to the mixture?
It's going to congeal it. It's going to make it thick.
Thicker.
So that's what you can use cornstarch. I used actually chia seeds last night. I ground up chia seeds and that also helped as well because chia seeds are a congealer as well. So
Yeah.
be creative. Use what you've got. Teaspoon.
I love the smell of limes, man.
I knew that we had cornstarch here available, so I'm just going to use cornstarch, teaspoon of that in there, and the heat will activate the starch. And if you use agar, it will also a teaspoon. Yeah, so a little bit goes a long way.
This isn't the right tool for the job, but it's very effective.
It's kind of working, but then you're gonna have like really thick pieces of,
No, I'll be alright, won't it?
I guess.
I have to be.
All right, well that's enough now. we'll call it there. That's like a lot. That's like so chunky. I don't know what's gonna.
What do you want me to chop it up?
Maybe. I mean, I don't want people just eating like limes.
Key lime pie?
My zest was a bit more intricate. I should have brought my zester. Smell test to make sure it's getting limey.
That better?
You guys smell the lime, or is it only over
Has it
here?
made its way to you yet? No!
It's just over here.
Very limey over here.
I love lime. It's really good for your organ health. And citrus fruits are one of the best fruits for you because their sugar levels are very stable.
Yep.
They don't cause a lot of issues. Get it in.
Well, that'd be very limey, that.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Without a
ridiculous.
doubt.
Okay,
One more?
one more.
Woof. Lime everywhere.
So, no surprise, key lime pie is the official pie of Florida. And someone actually wanted to press, and was it 1960s? They wanted to pass legislator to make it illegal to call a pie a key lime pie unless you were using key limes, but they never passed. Can you imagine?
Imagine going like trying to get that bill passed.
Like who would go and investigate that?
I don't know.
You're saying you have a key lime pie here, sir, and
That lime's from Mexico, so It's a $100 fine.
Well, actually, a lot of the key limes are now grown in Miami because a hurricane decimated the key lime population in the actual keys of Florida.
Okay, well, that smells good.
So I don't know if we actually boiled this long enough. Did you set a timer?
Yeah, it's been 3 minutes. You've turned the heat off that
I know.
twice.
Well, I panicked because I didn't know how to use it.
Yeah, I did.
My hands are all limey.
Heat warm.
I actually like to suck on the limes. I love them so much.
There you go.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait for a minute to rest because I don't think it's
I'll move back over
I'll
here.
just lick my hands.
I'll move back over here.
Yeah, get to your side of the table.
Back where you belong, man. Things have got everywhere again.
Yeah, well.
It's not too bad. I've seen
Okay,
worse.
so we're gonna get this up to a simmer because it was supposed to simmer for 5 minutes.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is very effective. Heats
It's
it very
really
fast.
fast. This is induction, so I guess it uses magnets, right?
Magnets,
Lisa?
magnets and copper. Yeah.
I don't know how much magic that is.
Pretty cool,
Okay.
like.
So
Can
yeah.
you see this? Can you see it?
Okay, so mix.
That's useful. Isn't it?
Bring everything to a boil, reduce the heat to low, and let the mixture simmer for 5 minutes. So I think we have to reset the timer.
All right.
Are you gonna hee hee?
I'm just gonna remember the time.
Okay.
Are you gonna beep? Well, tell us about the chocolate that we're
Yeah.
gonna use.
So after that simmers for 5 minutes, we're gonna turn the heat off and we're gonna add white chocolate. So white chocolate usually isn't plant-based in terms of being 100% vegan because it usually has
Milk.
cow's milk and maybe some eggs in it. I don't know. But realistically, all of what it is cocoa butter instead of cocoa liquor. Cocoa liqueur. Because if you get cocoa liqueur off of Amazon, they come in these circles.
Wafers.
And they're brown. But cocoa butter, which is actually used in beauty products, cocoa butter is usually added to cocoa liqueur to make creamy chocolate. And then they usually sweeten it as well. So white chocolate, when it boils down to it, is literally just cocoa butter, a plant-based milk, and sweetening. So this one has erythritol in it. Erythritol.
It's a sweetener.
Yeah, which is a sweetener. Cocoa butter. It says milk, but I don't know why it says that it contains... Wait a minute.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well, it's supposed to be plant-based. I thought Lily's was always plant-based. That's annoying. Okay, soluble corn fiber.
You don't need to go through that. It's okay.
Well, chicory root. I wanted to say there's chicory root in it. So, like, white chocolate does have a very unique smell to it. And I think it is the chicory that they add to it, which is really popular in, like, root beer.
Do you want to get that in there then?
Was that 5 minutes?
It's been 3.
Well, that's not 5.
But it's already been on for 5 and it boiled twice.
Okay, well, do you think the chocolate would melt in there?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So we're gonna add, it says 200 grams of white chocolate, and this bag conveniently is 198. So it's 2 grams short, but I made it work last night. It was no problem. So get that in there. And you add the vanilla extract at the end as well because it has the alcohol in it that you don't want it evaporating away. So then you have to add it afterwards. Oh, that was a lot. Okay. So there you go. That's the filling. So you melt the white chocolate, which it already looks like it's melting. Any questions so far? No? It's pretty straightforward.
I'm from England.
What were you gonna guess?
I was gonna give 3 different countries. I was gonna guess South Africa,
Oh,
Australia.
you get Australia a lot, you.
Yeah.
Is it because you lived in Australia?
I have a bunch of friends from South Africa. And he back.
South
really?
Africa.
They're as white
Afrikaans.
as he is. They're as white as he is.
Interesting.
I like to hear them talk with one another.
Right. I lived with 3 English people in
Afrikaans.
Vietnam, and I was obsessed.
South
I thought they were Kibots and
Oh, you didn't get a recipe. Here you go. I got one right here. It's okay.
Hello, brew. I'll
Okay.
get rid of this and then we'll do a
So,
look at all that.
if you're wondering how this is technically healthy, I don't know if you did, but the base is gluten-free. It's got oat flour in it, nuts, coconut shreds, dates, all things that are considered to be healthy foods, superfoods in their own right. And then this mixture, coconut milk is really healthy for your brain and your digestive health. Coconut oil, really good for your brain and digestive health. I mean, like, we didn't put salt in, but usually put like a dash of salt in that, which we didn't do. So like, can you name an ingredient that like maybe was bad for you?
No, they're all whole foods. That's the main thing here, is that they're all whole foods and they're not processed. Like loads of our desserts, all of our desserts are like that. Mm-hmm. And that's the problem with most desserts, is to make them shelf stable and cheap. They use processed, ultra processed really foods, and then they mix foods and engineer foods to make them spike your dopaminergic system and then have adverse effects, but they become addictive, and that's why it's a vicious cycle to get into. But really, if you use whole foods like this, like when you taste this, you'll be like, ooh.
So is that cooling?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, yeah.
So what we're going to do here, the next step is to take this mixture and pour it into there, and then you're going to let it set in the fridge for 8 hours, 12 hours?
It says hopefully 3, so.
Hopefully.
I made mine last night and I let it sit overnight.
I would let it sit overnight, unless you're in a rush.
Yeah.
And then you can hope you wait
I'm
to maybe.
assuming you already have one made up.
Oh, maybe not.
You see through our plot.
When I was sitting there, well,
You have
Now you have to wait,
hours before you get pie.
and nobody lock the doors.
okay.
Yeah.
Nobody can lock. So what you would do is pour that on top of there and then put that in the fridge. But for logistics and us not wanting to waste these ingredients or balance this all the way home with it unset, we did, in fact,
Make a pie.
get it out.
Made a pre-baked pie.
Here's one I made it. We made
Dun,
it.
dun, dun, dun. So exciting.
Look at that.
So this one I also used a rounded.
Look at that.
Exhaust, right?
Look at that. See, look how it's settled.
So it
Not
can go
moving.
thick, whereas
So
obviously
like, that
here
is
it's like,
completely liquid. So that would be very hard to transport. So we're not going to try to transport that. But okay, so now you've got your pie, and it's great on its own. But you can choose to garnish it if you so like.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah, I can
could
see that.
slice lime slices. Today we're gonna put something on it that I thought was interesting, which was passion fruit.
Oh, I did not know we were doing that.
That's why I looked up passion fruit.
Ah, I thought you just fancied having a look at it.
Because I was like, why is it called
Whoa,
passion fruit?
okay. I love passion
So they
fruit.
said, like,
Great
so
surprise.
I got this recipe from someone named A Date with Sam. You can find them on Instagram, and I adapted it slightly. Oh God, what happened?
We might not be using passion fruit.
Is it
I
completely
don't know, what?
blended?
It says snack-sized pieces, but it's actually just liquid.
Wait a minute.
Looks like a cup of soup from here.
Yeah, that's what happened.
We've been deceived.
Wait, there's nothing in there?
No. That's just all liquid.
Cleaning the heat too
Is the other one like that too?
I'm not sure.
That is a scam. I want a refund from Walmart. Come on.
We've been deceived. Oh, that's the same.
Here. Bite-sized piece. Seedless passion fruit puree. But then on the back
Snack-sized pieces, I don't know.
Nice.
Well,
You guys can. Has anyone in here tried passion fruit?
we can hang that sample.
Because I was like, I want people to
Well,
try
what we'll do is we'll leave this here.
I was just saying.
it. We can give people little cups of it.
No, we can just cut that off, and if you want to put that on, you just scoop it on.
Like a
It'll be
little
alright. We
drizzle?
just don't want to pour it on there because it will get
Okay.
crazy messy.
Alright.
Alright,
But,
well,
but I think some like chocolate pistachios would look nice on it as well. I don't know what puff quinoa tastes like, but I guess.
well, nice. I know puff quinoa.
But I think
Quinoa!
quinoa. And then I think it would look really nice with edible flowers on it as
I
well,
can see
which you
that
can
too.
find locally sometimes on Marketplace. And
But let your creativity run wild.
yeah, I mean, it just however you tries to garnish it, and just have fun with it. That's how people get all the likes on Instagram. Is to use a basic recipe like this and then make it look pretty.
You want to hold that up for Kevin?
Okay. Here, Kevin.
That is nice looking. Like, we're going to slice that up. We've even got this special little thing, haven't we?
Does that actually work though?
That's cute.
That's not bad.
We'll use this one.
I think it's on the third floor.
Alright, well, let's wrap this
Okay.
up.
So this has been a key lime white chocolate tart pie, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I mean,
Without passion fruit, but passion fruit in a bag.
in a bag. Passion fruit puree in a bag. How exciting.
And as we said at the start, the campaign that we are on is to make desserts healthy again and accessible, and something that we eat desserts every single day. I'm eating like maybe 14 brownies a week. And
Desserts aren't supposed to be healthy.
they are.
Well,
But check, that's what we're looking to change.
That's what we're
They can be
changing
healthy.
this.
Why not? Why not have it tasty and healthy?
Right. When you
Why
don't
not?
add a cup of granular sugar and all-purpose bleached flour, things can change.
And it can still be tasty.
Yeah.
So
We
that's
hope that
our latest rendition of that. This website is available on our website as always.
This website is available on our website always. I thought you were our gregarious shit. What's that word?
Gregarious.
Our gregarious.
This recipe is available on our website as
Yes.
always.
Oh, it's on
And
the bag.
it's on the back.
It's
Yeah,
on
you
the
can find it
back.
on the back there. feelbetterliving.com. We appreciate you all watching this, joining in, and I'm excited to share this with the live crowd here. Any last remarks, Catherine?
This was a very salacious recipe.
Wonderful. Have a blessed one, everyone. Peace.
Thank you guys. All right, well, let's get you to try it.
Thank you to all of our show sponsors and supporters who make this show possible. The Healthcare Foundation of LaPorte, Grace Learning Centre, Citizens Concerned for the Homeless, and ALCO, Access LaPorte County. We appreciate all of your support.